6:01 on your Tuesday morning. Good morning to you, Kentuckiana. I'm Jim Stratman. Grace has the day off, and it's a good one to sit inside. Maybe you turn on a movie because as you see right now, rain heading our way. Lots of green down south, and meteorologist Matt Breland joins us now to talk about when that rain is going to hit really us here in the metro area, Matt.
That's right, Jim. Yeah, a rainy Tuesday for us. We had quite the sunny day yesterday, but now we're tracking showers that are going to arrive as we head later into the morning time. You'll notice on satellite and radar, we're continuing to track some of those showers. Farther off towards our south, some heavier rain now making its way closer into Elizabethtown. That trend is going to make its way further towards the north as we head later on into our morning hours. So it is going to be a rainy Tuesday for us, especially as we hit that morning rush time. We have an area of low pressure that's geared closer towards our southern states. That's going to continue to drive in these showers and also a few possible thunderstorms as we head later on into the afternoon time. Some clouds will be sticking around, but here's a look across downtown at the moment. We've got this overcast trend. Sunrise starting with us and temperatures in those lower 60s. Winds out of the east-northeast at 8 miles per hour. Temperatures for the rest of us in between the upper 50s and lower 60s. 59 Shepherdsville, 58 Fern Creek, 58 for you guys near Sellersburg. Over in southern Indiana, we're at 61 in Bedford, 60 Letchfield, 59 for you guys near Hodgenville. As I mentioned, we're going to continue to keep rain chances in the forecast for the majority of our day. The afternoon, we'll see a break in some of those chances for showers, but I am tracking more rain to arrive as we head later on into the evening hours. More details about that coming up soon. Here's a quick check of traffic this morning. All of our major interstates are looking good so far, whether you're trying to hop on I-65, I-64, the Waterston, I-71, everything in the green this morning. If anything changes, we'll let you know. Jim?
Thank you very much, Matt. Breaking overnight, police found a man shot to death outside of a home in southwest Louisville, close to the Park Duval neighborhood. Metro Police say that it happened around midnight in the 3500 block of Bells Lane. And just before 4 this morning, police were called to Liberty Bell Way in the Jacobs neighborhood. There, they found a man inside a car in a parking lot with a stab wound. He died at the scene. Now, there are no suspects in either one of these deaths. If you know anything, you are asked to call police. The anonymous tip line number 574-LMPD. After nearly 10 years and countless twists and turns in the case, jury selection begins today in the first trial of the Crystal Rogers investigation. Gabe Gonzalez is joining us in studio right now with what we can expect this week. Gabe?
Hey, good morning, Jim. Yeah, today is the focus on Steve Lawson, one of the 3 men charged in the case. Prosecutors say he helped cover up her alleged murder and was critical in what happened after Crystal Rogers disappeared. Jury selection is expected to start today in Warren County. 54-year-old Lawson is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with evidence. He was arrested in December, the 3rd person arrested in the case. He is also the father of co-defendant Joseph Lawson. The other person, Brooks Houck, is Rogers' ex-boyfriend and the main suspect in the case. A judge previously ordered Lawson's trial to be separate from Houck and his son's due to statements that cannot be used in court. Their trial is expected to begin later this summer. Now, Crystal Rogers was last seen alive on July 3rd, 2015. At the time, the Nelson County Sheriff's Office led that investigation. By October of that year, Crystal was presumed dead, and Brooks Houck was named the main suspect. His brother, Bardstown police officer Nick Houck, was later fired for interfering with the case. In 2020, the FBI took over. Agents spent 2 years searching multiple properties, including the Houck family farm. Then in 2023, a major turning point, the 3 men were arrested. Now, we're still working on whether cameras will be allowed in the courtroom today for Steve Lawson's jury selection. And Jim, once a jury is seated, opening statements could come later this week.
Thank you very much, Gabe. And even if a camera is not allowed inside, our team is going to be there. They're going to be recapping what happens each day in court right here on WHAS11. Focus reporter Shay McAllister, senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez, and Doug Proffitt are set to lead our coverage. You can also watch our in-depth breakdowns with WHAS11 legal analyst Nick Mudd each night at 9:30 on WHAS11 Plus. If you've been driving through downtown lately, you probably noticed it. One-way streets are now turning into two-way streets. It's part of a push to try to make Louisville streets a bit safer and more accessible. But the changes are coming with an adjustment period. WHAS11's Alex Dieter and photojournalist Aspen Hester show us the progress and the growing pains.
We've been talking about these two-way conversions for more than a decade.
From one-way to two-way. the city fulfilling its vow to make Louisville streets safer for everyone. Streets for People President Chris Glasser touting the collaboration between the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and Louisville Metro Public Works, working together to turn multi-lane, one-way streets into two-way streets.
You're just getting traffic engineering that's geared more towards safety. So you're getting dedicated turning lanes on Jefferson Street.
East Jefferson Street, West Oak Street, Melwood Avenue, all part of the completed conversions. For some, like patrons of Beergrass Tavern off Melwood Avenue, the conversion will take some getting used to.
Like there isn't a turn arrow, so when you go to turn left, people are going before or after the light turns red. We've been waiting for a wreck to happen on the corner.
This conversion now gives a designated turn lane for cars at Melwood and Frankfort, but Lance Ogden is waiting for the traffic signal to reflect that change.
I've noticed some near misses, but people are taking time to get used to it.
One-way streets were designed to move cars as quickly as possible, while two-way conversions slow down the traffic flow, create more direct street routes, and increase foot traffic.
They really are about making the streets for not just moving traffic as sort of efficiently as possible from point A to point B, but really considering sort of all the road users, the restaurants that are on the street, the people who are walking down the street. It's really about the entire holistic street experience.
And with construction ramping up for the summer months, more change from one-way to two-way is coming to Louisville. Alex Dieterer, WHAS11 on your side.
Some of the upcoming conversions are West Kentucky Street, Main Street, and Muhammad Ali Boulevard. The Logan and Shelby Street conversions have been delayed for another year. Well, fire departments from Bullitt County are on the move to help communities that are still reeling from the deadly tornado that hit eastern Kentucky earlier this month. Zonton, Mount Washington, and Shepherdsville firefighters are now in Laurel County, giving local crews there a much-needed break. Shepherdsville firefighter Brandon Martin is a member of a 13-person crew called Strike Team 41, deployed to London, Kentucky.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine seeing your own community and your own family, friends, your own family in the fire service be so affected by this.
The May 16th EF4 tornado killed 19 people, 17 in Laurel County, including a Laurel County firefighter. Zonton Fire Chief Kevin Moulton says natural disasters have kept them busy the last couple of months, but they still want to help.
So we'll be on a 63-hour standby for them. Our role is basically to make fire runs, cover their area, whatever they need, we're going to do.
We're told those crews are expecting to stay in eastern Kentucky until Thursday. Governor Andy Beshear is urging Kentuckians everywhere to support survivors of the recent severe weather by donating to the state's relief fund. In a message on X, he said in part, quote, "From April's flooding to this month's tornadoes, many communities need help rebuilding. Every dollar goes directly to survivors." And you can find a link to donate on our website, WHAS11.com.